Hi everybody, Dave Burns here from the Burns and Gambo Show, and once again it is time for Dave's D-Backs Download, our weekly look at all things Arizona Diamondbacks here on ArizonaSports.com. 3 up, 3 down. 3 things you need to know about your Arizona Diamondbacks right now. Item number 1, Justin Upton. It's time, Justin. It's time. It's time for you to carry this baseball team. It's time for you offensively to be the MVP candidate that you were a year ago. This team needs you right now. Watching your game on Tuesday night against the St. Louis Cardinals, and it struck me, it might be time actually to give you a day off to see if you can find it, recharge your batteries, relax, get away from the game, whatever it may be. I saw you swing at a couple of pitches that were so far out of the strike zone you had no business. You're pressing right now. You're trying way too hard. I wonder if Kirk Gibson will give Justin Upton a day off sometime soon just to give him a chance to, like I say, recharge the batteries, kind of clear the mechanism, if you will. That's a saying going around sports right now, to see if he can get it back. Because make no mistake, without Justin Upton, the MVP candidate, the Arizona Diamondbacks are going nowhere this year. Item number 2, speaking of going nowhere this year, the third base position for the Arizona Diamondbacks has gone absolutely nowhere. Ryan Roberts, since the end of April a year ago, all of last season, the first month of this season, he's been one of the worst third basemen in all of baseball. I was never a fan of making Ryan Roberts the everyday third baseman. I think he's a better platoon guy. I think he's a better off-the-bench guy. I don't think he's an everyday third baseman in Major League Baseball. It's a production position that requires a lot of offensive production, and the D-backs just aren't getting it. I look for them to do something at third base beyond Cody Ransom, dip down to the minors, or maybe even look to address the position via trade, because they've got to get more out of that position than they are right now. And item number 3 is last year. Now, while we're taping this video, the Arizona Diamondbacks are 14-17. It's the exact same record they were a year ago when they ended up winning 94 games and going to the National League playoffs. So you look at it and say, well, they're 14-17 this year. They're fine. They're not. The big difference from a year ago is that last year we didn't have any expectations about the Arizona Diamondbacks. So it was a surprise when they went on their run. We have expectations for the Arizona Diamondbacks this year. We expected more out of them this year, and you can't keep using last year as an excuse or a reason why you're capable of going on a similar run this year. Forget about last year. This year is this year. They're a better team, and that run, that spark, that big game, it better happen soon, because we are starting to get late in the calendar in the Major League Baseball season for the Diamondbacks to at least start playing good baseball, which they certainly are not right now. The 3 things you need to know about the Arizona Diamondbacks right now. 3 up, 3 down with me, Dave Burns. That's it for this week's edition of Dave's D-Backs Download. We'll talk to you next week.